All right, so let's do this example, and we're going to graph this tangent function. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, obviously we have the argument is x over 2, so we want to solve that equal to pi over 2 and negative pi over 2. So if we solve x over 2 is equal to negative pi over 2, well, that means x is going to equal negative pi, right? That's obvious from here. So x equals negative pi, and similarly x over 2 is equal to pi over 2 implies, or is going to show that x equals pi. So the period is going to go from negative pi to pi. Okay, now so those are the asymptotes. Okay, so let's do this. Let's draw our graph, right? So I'm going to have our y-axis and x-axis, and so we've got, let's do this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's say we've got pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, negative pi, negative 2 pi, negative 3 pi. All right, so we know the two asymptotes are going to be at pi and negative pi. Okay? And in fact, we're going to have an asymptote at 3 pi and negative 3 pi. Because we see the period is 2 pi. Okay, now, the x-intercept is the halfway point between these, so we know it's going to intercept here, but it's also going to intercept here at 2 pi, and also at negative 2 pi, right? And so, what about pi over 2? So, again, here we want to plot some points, right? So let's go to pi over 2. Let's go here, pi over 2, and here, negative pi over 2. Well, what's the value of this function when x is pi over 2? Well, that means what? It is inside here is going to be pi over 4, right? And what's tangent of pi over 4? 1, right? So at pi over 2, oh, let's do this. Okay, so at 1, it's going to be, at pi over 2, it's going to be 1. Okay, and then at negative pi over 2, well, again, this is an odd function, so it's going to be the negative of tangent of pi over 4, which is, pi over 4 is 1, so it's going to be negative 1. So it's going to have a point right here, right? So now we have a better idea of how this is going to behave. So it's going to look something like this. Like that. And so now we could do the same thing for the other one. So it's going to basically look something like that. Right? And that's it. Voila! We are finished. All right, have a great day.